Monkey.
All right, it is time. This is an infinite investment game. I'll talk about alternative investments and collectibles. This is not particular investment advice, but if you listen to this video, you'll be a better investor and collector short term, but most importantly, long term. Because that's why it's the infinite investment game. It never ends. And please like, comment, and subscribe. And yes, I will respond back to you if you comment. And also, let me know what you want me to talk about. Also, if you disagree, let me know. We're gonna have a discussion. And basically, what I want to talk about is what the hell is going on with these collectibles. It's basically turned into a casino. We're in a casino. Also, before I go into this video, please, if you can, please do the survey that I'm having in the description. So the survey, I am a Yale PhD graduate student. I study neuroscience, specifically decision making. I'm working on a bunch of different projects. I'm very busy, but I'm starting off this pilot project because I'm interested in what physical characteristics people have for physical items. I mean, you can translate that to cards. Like, why do you place value on something? And just based on physical characteristics. I'm going to do food, and the serve is only 10 to 20 minutes, but I'm trying to see if I see any differences based on the data, and then expand out to a more complicated actual experiment. But yeah, if you can help me out, I appreciate it. I don't really need that many people to do it, but you know, the more the merrier. And yeah, let's get into this video. All right, listen. If you're out here, you know, if you're out here thinking sports cards is only about hustling, if you think comic books is only about hustling, graded video games is only about hustling, if you think it's only about the hustle,
that sucks. At least give him a 10 here.
Monkey.
Beautiful.
All right, we need a bust. We need a bust. Bust, no 10. Why do you have it? Why do you just have it?
I think you're wrong. Sure, making money, cool. It could be a great side hustle if you know what you're doing. Most people are gonna lose. Most people are gonna buy high and sell low. If everyone's buying something and everybody thinks something is popular, probably should be selling it. If you didn't buy it, oh well. That's the thing. And then people still buy high when things are falling. That's one thing I just don't understand. Like, how can you buy high while things are falling? Some stuff is falling exponentially, and you still find a way to buy high? And then it's not like it shoots up really quickly. It's like stagnant for a while, and no one buys. And I'm just like, how? Like, how can you screw this up? like, how can you screw this up? Like, this is an issue that I have with a lot of sports card investors. Even flippers fall into this. This is the weird thing to me. They rush out, they buy stuff. It's like, I got to beat everybody. And it's like, what is the urgency? Stuff is going to fall down. New product comes out. I got to buy it as soon as it comes out. No, you don't. It's going to drop down in price. Everyone knows this. Like, people just, it's one of those things where you have too many young people who are thinking, I'm going to get rich, I'm going to make a lot of money from this. And a lot of parents are facilitating their kids doing this. Eventually, they're going to find out that a lot of their kids aren't that smart. When everything was going up, it was easy. You just pick something. Well, not everything was going up, but most things were going up. So now things are falling. I think it's going to get much cheaper. If you think, oh, man, stuff is so cheap compared to what it once was, you know. Michael Jordan, 1986 Fleer PSA 10 card was selling for $720,000, $850,000. That's a lot of money. But now it's $210,000. buy the dip. That's what I'm doing. Buy the dip. No, don't buy the dip. It's still dip. Like, this is not a casino. Like people are really out here gambling. They don't really know what's the best buy and what's not. Even when I hear people talk about, oh, I'm gonna buy sports cards when things are going down. I'm gonna buy this nice Anthony Edwards card. Why? It's overprinted. His stuff is already through the roof. A lot of people didn't even believe in the dude, and his stuff was through the roof. That's the crazy part. A lot of people are like, I'm not buying this dude. And all the mainstream guys were like, oh, don't buy Anthony Edwards. And then people are like, I kind of like Anthony Edwards. He might have something. That stuff is still expensive. And he's in Minnesota. What is he going to win in Minnesota? Maybe he wins the MVP. How many championships is he going to win? Zero with Minnesota. Guaranteed. He's not winning. He's not winning in Minnesota. You're wasting your money. We already know certain franchises in basketball, Sacramento Kings is another one. We know the same thing in football, NFL. Absolutely. Matthew Stafford proving that. If you got a quarterback, he's going to the Detroit Lions. Oh. I mean, even with the Browns, with Baker Mayfield, he didn't really turn that team around. Oh, the Browns drafted Baker Mayfield. He's going to turn things around. Nope. No, nada. It's just disturbing because it's not just in sports cards. It's with other collectibles too. And people think they're going to outpace the stock market. They're going to outpace real estate. They're going to outpace, hell, a lot of people think they're going to outpace cryptocurrencies. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like I'm going to invest in stuff that doesn't produce much of any productivity. It really doesn't improve GDP by you holding this card. And you're like, oh, it's a good investment. And I'm just going to flip cards for a living. Or, I'm not going to put as much time in my job, and I'm going to spend the rest of that time flipping cards. A lot of people are going to be in a rude awakening, unfortunately. I feel bad for a lot of people because the best investment you can make is investing in yourself by improving your skills, improving your health, doing those things first, improving your knowledge base. There are certain good things you can get from cards, right? You can learn how to negotiate with people and learn how to negotiate everything. You can make connections because some people are going to be entrepreneurs. And can it be a doorway for entrepreneurship? Yes. Are there people trying to facilitate that, such as, sports card investor or Gary Vee and people like that? Sure. But most of these people maybe got into cards, learned some entrepreneurship stuff, but then they got into other businesses. If you're going to stay in the sports card business, there's going to be only a few people who are going to get rich or really make a real living off that. So that's something to keep in mind. And a lot of people's passions, unfortunately, has to do specifically with money. And once the money starts drying up, you're going to see more and more people start to get out. And over time, you're going to find out a lot of these guys aren't necessarily all-time great. And eventually, most of these people aren't going to care much about some of these guys. Yeah, people care a lot about Donovan Mitchell. He's going to have some breakout seasons and going to challenge for the MVP. Maybe he wins the MVP. Guys 6'1" can win MVPs. Allen Iverson won his MVP. You look at football. Football is just beyond crazy. All these quarterbacks, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert. People are still paying money for Baker Mayfield. What? Sam Darnold, Justin Fields. You still got Tom Brady playing and Aaron Rodgers, right? You still got those dudes playing. Like, you still have Lamar Jackson, who's still doing well. But it's all this money. And even if Lamar Jackson, listen, Russell Wilson, all these people, if you're not going to be in the top 10 all time, your cards are going to be, even Michael Vick's cards, I think, are overpriced in a sense. Because people don't really care. People don't really care. Even with running backs, LaDainian Thompson and Adrian Peterson. People don't really care like that, man. I'm just sorry to tell people. And it's just this lottery mentality, casino mentality. And because the government has pumped up a lot of stuff, people are just like, oh, I'm going to continue investing in sports cards. No, don't do this. like put a little bit of money in. You want to put 10%, 20% of your worth in that? But you're putting in 50%, 80%, 100%, trying to play the lottery, thinking to get rich, thinking to add a couple zeros to your net worth. You're a fool. If you disagree, let me know. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Share this with as many people as possible. Don't forget to try to do the survey. And yeah, more people who subscribe, the more people who are going to get a free giveaway. Peace.